Hey, what's up, y'all? So I meant to do this video last week and I simply just forgot, but I'm over here working on some basketball stuff and I want to share this story. I've never spoken on Matt Barnes at all. You guys know I spoke out about Steven Jackson because I think that, as I told you guys all the time, like, he has to turn that corner, man, in terms of like who he is in the community, the tough guy image. I think that's beyond us men being a certain age. And I think we're all in the same realm. I'm 45. I think Matt Barnes is probably very late 30s. I think Steven Jackson is in his 40s. And they had to assume a role on the basketball team to actually keep their job, which is right. Everybody has a role, you know what I mean? And I nothing but respect. And I've seen Matt Barnes a lot this summer, just from afar. I didn't have a conversation with him. I've had one Instagram conversation with him and he was very receptive. But I want to talk about something that I saw last week, which I was very, very impressed with. I wanted to talk to him, but I didn't have the space in my day because it was all my days are impacted. And the first conversation with a person, you don't want to say, oh, I got to go. So I refrained from talking to him, even though I really, really wanted to. I'm just going to paint a picture for you guys. I walk into a gym in the Valley. It's called The District. And I believe a young man by the name of Frank Robinson runs it, oversees it, maybe owns it. I don't know. Cal State Fullerton, hell of a basketball player in his day. And I walk in and Matt Barnes is hanging around the half court area. It's my first time in this gym. And I see, and Matt Barnes is talking to the kids and he's getting, it seems like he knows at least half of them, if not all of them, He's talking to him, he's talking to the scorekeeper. And then they begin playing. And Matt Barnes is like the human shot clock. Like, he counts down from 7, I believe, or 8. And you got to get a shot up. And many of the dead balls, he's talking to the kids about what they could have done better, how they should have done better, what they could have done, what they shouldn't, And the workout probably, I saw an hour of it. They were already lathered up when I walked in. So I'm assuming it was at least 2 hours, And I just walked away. I'm not done. It's elite basketball players. You got, I would say, if there are 15 kids in there, at least 10 of them are going Division I. And when you have a man that's been in the NBA, worked his butt off to get to the NBA. I remember he was with Golden State, from UCLA. I think he was a late second round pick and he had to do certain things. He had to add some things to his game to stick. And I'm glad he did. And I know let me say what I want to say. And then I realized, and then I've never seen his sons play, right? One of his sons were there. They're twins. And the kid can play. The kid is I walked away impressed. Like, he's an incoming freshman. I believe he's going to go to Crespi because Derek Fisher, his stepfather, is the head coach there. He just got the head coaching job this year. And he's very confident, and he obviously gets that from his father and his mother and his stepfather. And I just was very impressed with Matt Barnes, dog, because Matt Barnes parallels my life. I'm just going to assume, okay, I'm not going to speak for the man, but raising your son and your kids falling in love with basketball, you have no choice but to fall in love with the community when you're an asset. And you guys know I offer my evenings away when in terms of coaching. I offer my evenings away. I give them away for free. I invite you guys to free training. We had about 35 kids in there today, and it's just a beautiful thing, man. And then during the workout, I believe it was Matt Barnes's son's mother walks in, and I believe Y'all can correct me in the comment section. I don't know if they're still together, not together. I'm not. I don't know I only know what happens when they go viral. I don't know anything as it pertains to their relationship, but I'm not sure if they're still together or not together as it pertains to Derek Fisher. But she walks in, beautiful, looks like a beautiful relationship. The son immediately comes over and they say what they say. And Matt Barnes goes back to half court and continues to be an asset to the community, and for him to offer his Saturdays, and I know his phone is full of things to do, he could have been anywhere, probably in America, and it's funny how when you become a father, how your children shapes you, man. And I encourage everybody, man, if you married, have kids, man, and but I know Matt Barnes gets a bad rap. I've never spent much time on this channel talking about Matt Barnes. You guys know I'm critical with Steven Jackson, and I'm really looking forward to bumping into Steven. Now, if I bump into Steven Jackson, I got to have the conversation because he's not from LA. I know I'm going to see Matt Barnes at least 1,000 times, He's in the Mission League, and I go to a lot of Mission League games. It's the #1 league out here in Los Angeles. But very impressed, man. I was I ain't gonna lie. I was like, well, I was blown away. I called one of my great friends. I was like, dude, Matt Barnes is me. He loves this kid. And because you love your child falls in love with basketball. You have no choice but to be an asset. When you have the time, be an asset, and I know he has a bad boy image, and I know a piece of him may enjoy that bad boy image, but I think Derek Fisher, needs to do a documentary, and they don't give it away. It needs to go on YouTube, and they need to own the creativity of it. They need to own the imagery of it, because I think if you guys saw this reality of Matt Barnes, it ain't no image of it. The dishwasher just started. Like, what the hell, And I thought we was having some piping issue. I mean, what the hell, But anyways, I'm in the kitchen. I think Matt Barnes needs to own it. I really think, and I said this to one of my great friends. I said, Matt Barnes could really be the king of LA. Him and Derek Fisher they both played for the Lakers. They both still have a pulse here in LA. They're not far removed from his 5 championship rings. Kobe is ultra relevant here. Lakers will forever be relevant. I think Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher can do some great things, and they're working together to raise their families. And I don't know who's together or who's not. I don't know. So I don't know if Matt Barnes is back with her or Derek Fisher is not with her or with her. I don't know their relationship status at all. But I know Matt Barnes has been in the news. He's gone viral for doing things that I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. The one thing I can remember is him getting into a fight with Derek Fisher, but for them to go a complete 180, I think it's important, man. I really, really do. So I salute Matt Barnes. I really, really salute. I wanted to talk to him so bad, but he was busy, and I had to be at a gym at 1:30. And I really want to go over there and talk to him, but I know I'll see him I'll see him at least 20 times between now and this time next season. This time, because I'm submerged in the basketball, and his kids. I seen one, and he's definitely a varsity player. So I'll go to a lot of varsity games. I know I'll see him in the AAU circuit, so on and so forth. But Matt Barnes, man, the world needs to see this side of you. It was beautiful to see. You and I are the same. As it pertains to basketball and our children and revigorating us, man. And I salute you, Matt Barnes. And I'm excited for that, man. I really, really am. And I'm excited to see what Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher can cook up at Crespi, man. I did a video last week about Derek Fisher being a huge asset to the community and the community at large, get more attention to high school basketball. I know the media is going to follow Derek Fisher this year. They may even have their own beat writer this year, so we'll see how that transpires. And I appreciate you, Matt Barnes, like for real. I genuinely appreciate you, man. And I didn't know that side of you. and I'm doing this video not because you told me to, because I've never shaken your hand, but because I think the world needs to see this side of you. It was beautiful to see. You know, a man in the NBA for a very long time, who's well connected, and he's literally demonstrating to these kids what to do. And I know he's doing it for free. You know, I think it's beautiful, man, when you're an expert at your craft and you can give your expertise away. If you make the NBA, you're an expert, period. So anyways, man, that's it, man. I'm about to shut it down for the night. I see you guys tomorrow. But Matt Barnes, man, great. I have a great deal of respect for what you did, what I saw last week. So anyways, I apologize for the video being late. And if you guys want to keep up with them, I think you just go to Crespi High School Basketball. Derek Fisher just got the job. His two boys probably be starting guards over there at Crespi High School. They're going to have a great career. And I wish them well. You know, maybe we'll play them next year. I don't know. We're playing Harvard Westlake November 29th, man. Mark your calendar, man. Top 5 team in the country. November 29th, we play, who we playing? Harvard Westlake. Peace.